we're looking for young people, for entrepreneurs from the Middle East that are finding solutions for Middle Eastern problems when it comes to climate change. So as an F&B company of our scale, sustainability is really at the core of our business strategy. It's not an afterthought, it's not an add-on, it's really at the core of our operation. We launched PepsiCo Positive, which is our sustainability framework globally in 2018. So that was actually well before COP28. And what this allowed is for COP to be sort of a checkpoint for us, not a starting point. And within PepsiCo Positive, what it does is it allows us to look at our entire value chain, from how we source our ingredients, to how we operate our plants, to how we package our products. And then what do consumers do with that packaging and those products afterwards? That's all our responsibility. And it allows us to look at that entire operation and ask ourselves the question, how can we do better? How can we do better for planet, for people? And we've had a lot of significant strides over the last couple of years, but we quickly realized that innovation is very critical. So we're always looking for solutions that we can plug back into our value chain from the environment that we've grown and developed around us, from the different stakeholders that we work with, but also looking at youth and young people and new ideas that are coming up to potentially solve those climate issues. PepsiCo is not the only multinational company that has set such ambitious goals for itself when it comes to sustainability. We saw last year at COP governments coming together, banks, financial institutes, and other entities that have made public commitments to advance the needle when it comes to sustainability, and specifically also on innovation and finding solutions that fit not just one type of company or one type of problem, but challenges across the board. So that for me is a huge indication of where the trend is going. And I believe that's where investors are going to look at next. Investors in our region are always looking for trends and the demands of the markets. And there's quite significant demand now to look at solutions, to look at startups that are looking at climate challenges and how we can move forward. So innovation is super important to drive our sustainability goals, but the challenge that it often solves for is how we can integrate innovative solutions directly into our value chain. I think that's the challenge and the opportunity. And when I say innovation, it doesn't always mean technology. Sometimes innovation is looking at a problem differently or more efficiently, and it doesn't always come externally. So the way that we've set it up at PepsiCo is that sustainability is fully integrated within our corporate culture. It's fully integrated with everybody's KPIs. Different functions have that within their objectives so that the entire company is moving in the same direction. And we also recognize that some of these solutions will come from the external environment or from the external network. And this is why we try to foster ideation, innovation. We invest in programs that look at youth, encourage them to think of solutions, no matter how big or small, that we're able to then invest in, support, and help drive them to scale. With the Mega Green Accelerator, we're looking to identify and support the next generation of sustainable entrepreneurs. Why it's important, I think there's twofolds. In the work that we've been doing over the last couple of years, we realized that potentially there are two major gaps. One is, as you've rightfully mentioned, it's funding. The other is access, and that's something that PepsiCo has and can offer. Within our network, within our operation, with our customers, our clients, and our partners, we're able to give these entrepreneurs an opportunity to meet with different types of people to help them advance, but also to gain them potentially as clients. The thing that's different about our accelerator than others, first, that it's focused specifically on sustainability and trying to find sustainable solutions under climate, energy, agriculture, circular economy. But also, I think the more important is that we're looking for solutions that are tailored specifically for the region. So we're looking for young people, for entrepreneurs from the Middle East that are finding solutions for Middle Eastern problems when it comes to climate change. So a key strength that this program has is that we've actually partnered with industry players. We've partnered with the startup ecosystem, with investors. We've brought in research centers to help be ecosystem partners for the startups and for the program as a whole. The idea is to be able to give those startups access to as many people and as many entities as possible to help them advance and scale up their businesses. I think we're in a region full of potential. No two countries are the same, but everybody's sort of heading in the same direction. There is access, there is funding in some of them, there's lots of opportunities in some of them. I see, especially in the agricultural sector, there's a lot of incredible work that's happening in North Africa, in the Levant area. It's about bringing all of that together, bridging it in a way that different startups and ecosystems are able to share best practices amongst each other. And what better time to do it than now? We just saw the UAE extend its year of sustainability another year. We're seeing trends all over the Middle East, and the focus is now. The focus is now with young people, their ability to tackle all these big questions, and the support that they're getting from the governments and the different entities like PepsiCo. I'm really looking forward to meeting all the entrepreneurs and the different startups. I think getting that fresh perspective, hearing some great new ideas about some of the challenges that we're all facing. It was always inspiring to meet young people that are dreaming really big and that are actually coming up with solutions for real life problems. So applications for the first cohort of the program are now open. So if you're an entrepreneur or a startup from across the Middle East, you're able to go to our website and submit an application. Tell us a bit about your business and what you're trying to achieve. And the shortlisted companies go through a 6-month program. It involves mentorship, access to networks and VCs. You're able to pitch your ideas as well, or business ideas, to the founding partners, who are SABIC and PepsiCo. At the end of the 6 months program, the winning team will walk away with prize money that they're able to use towards accelerating their business.